Around 5:30 this afternoon, reports started to circulate in the blogosphere and on social media that this man, Rick Smith, has been hired as the new defensive coordinator for the ECU Pirates football team. Now, the school has not issued a statement, but I found several reports on blogs that follow the Pirates that are already discussing the move, and apparently folks have begun to congratulate Smith on his new job on Facebook. Smith worked 5 years as the defensive backs coach at ECU under Skip Holtz and followed him to South Florida, where he's been the past 3 seasons. Again, nothing official has come down from ECU, but we do expect something possibly by tomorrow. ECU Chancellor Dr. Steve Ballard made some news today by announcing he has named the search committee tasked with finding the next athletic director at East Carolina. Of course, they'll be looking for the replacement for this man, Terry Holland, who's been at the helm of ECU's athletics close to 9 years now. The 14-member committee will meet for the first time next Wednesday, January 23rd, to begin the process. That committee will be chaired by Chancellor Ballard. I spoke to Dr. Ballard this afternoon, and I asked him what qualities he'll be looking for in his next AD.
We hope we find somebody that knows what it's like to have oversight over a sport and knows when it's time to get rid of a coach and knows how to hire a great coach. So that athletic experience will be key. Financial management will be key, and financial innovation. Terry Holland was great on that. We'll be looking for that characteristic. Institutional integrity and compliance, and making sure that ECU stays among those schools that are viewed to do business the right way. That will be an essential characteristic.
Dr. Ballard went on to tell me there is no specific timetable on naming the next AD and that time will not affect the decision. However, he did say he wouldn't be surprised to have someone in place by late spring or early summer. We'll of course keep you up to speed on the search, and we'll continue to get the facts right on the entire process. ECU women's basketball on the road tonight in Memphis. Stewart in the lane for 2. And then Memphis would come back and hit another on the other end. This was a back and forth affair. And then Colleen Marshall pulls up, but in the end, the Pirates would come up short, losing 66-56. They fall to 1-2 in conference play. The Screaming Eagles of Ashley High School swooped into the Bears' den tonight. And Miller Mills with a nice basket here on the fast break, high off the glass, over the fingers of the defender. Then TJ Williams, 6'8", with the shooter's roll right there for 2. New Bern coach Cliff Dillard looking a bit concerned, and for good reason. Tony Mack with the steal. And then the score on the other end for Ashley. Nice ball fake there. Then Colin Jacobs would answer with a basket of his own. Another good roll there. Ashley coach Brian McSwain, nonstop coaching over there on the sideline. Highlight of the night here. Watch Trey Eller somehow gets this thing to spin on the rim and in. Take one more look at the English he puts on this thing, and that helps Ashley take it over New Bern, 42-37. And then in the girls' game, Mr. Ingram on the call tonight, so no worries about the officiating in this ball game. New Bern was down by as many as 18 in the second half, and that would get 2 of them back right there, but it would not be enough, and Ashley would end up pulling away in the end, 66-47, and they get the sweep. That's all for sports. More with Jamie and a little bit from Skip on your Thursday weather after the break. You're watching Fox Eastern Carolina News.